What's up, guys? Glyphs are finally in the game. Time to start expanding our teams forward, hitting those new difficulty ranges. A lot of content now with these glyphs about farming them, how to do them, and I got some tips for you guys that may help you along the way so you can save yourselves a little bit of energy, maybe a little bit of gold. So, other than that, let's talk about it. Alright, so we're going to go and talk about the entire glyph system. I've had time to play around with it. I've actually glyphed out my entire Haradrim team. I'm going to do my other teams, and I'm going to be doing videos on which glyph sets work best with the teams. I've already run my Haradrim. Before the glyphs, they were not able to punch past difficulty 1 and get past 100k. I was now comfortably able to get into difficulty 2, and I think I scored somewhere around 140. Let me just double check that. 143,000. 43,000 that I didn't have before. So, yes, obviously we were going to take that score. But before we get into the glyph system itself, I want to talk to you guys about how you can get some of these glyphs, which will be more beneficial to you. Currently, right now, you can get them in the supply store, and this is a no-brainer. You want to go ahead and buy this, because when you purchase these glyphs, this one is you get 2. They'll tell you which set they are for, but they only cost 2,300 gold, and as you can see, when you purchase these, they are level 5. Now, obviously, it's going to give you a possible slot. It's random of which slot you're going to get, but you'll know it's going to be for that last stand stat. Obviously, there'll be 4 different sets every time you either reset the store or when the store resets itself. Also, brilliant quality of life thing here. Do you notice that when we're clicking things, it no longer scrolls all the way to the top? So thank you, CG, for fixing that most annoying thing about shopping in the store. Also, I know you guys don't like spending gems. Neither do I. But I will tell you this. I'm not sure if this is meant to be so. Maybe it's a typo, but for 600 gems, currently right now in the limited supply store, or the limited supplies, as soon as the my BoostX wants to update, because it's for some reason post-update, BoostX is running super slow on this. But there's an offer where you can spend 600 gems, and you will get 15 random runes. Now, the reason this is so good is because not only are you getting 15 random runes, all 15 are going to be already upgraded to level 5. That is like over a 200,000 gold savings right there. Let's go right here, limited time. Right here, this one right here. It's only up for the next 5 days, but I'm telling you right now, it is worth every penny, every gem that you sink into this. Obviously, your mileage may differ, but it's a good way to save not only gold, but also energy. And if you don't like the ones that you were given to you, you can obviously turn around and sell them for gold, making a profit. Same ones with the supply store. You can go ahead and sell that, and it's really no cost to you. It's level 5. You actually might, on the 2,300 ones, you actually might be making money off of those ones. But let's go right into our collection here, and let's go into the glyph system. Now, obviously, the only team I do have glyphed right now is Haradrim, and it added about 5,000 to 6,000 total power over what they were before. They were about 29,000. They are now about 35,000 going into any kind of battle. So I'm just going to pick a person here. Let's pick Eladin here. Obviously, I have not glyphed him out at all. He's next on the list. But I want to do this so I can show you guys some tips on farming these glyphs that you're specifically looking for. Obviously, yes, they've been added to the hard nodes. They've also been added to the soft nodes, both shadow and light campaigns. But there's an easier way of doing it instead of just going to that campaign node and farming it. Alright, I paused it so I could just get through that loading screen. It took forever. But here we are at Eldin. As you can see, the UI is clean. I love the new change to the UI. It just looks fresh, new. I like that. So, obviously, the glyph system is right here. We have his relic. Obviously, it's his spear. So let's go ahead into the general glyph section. And you're going to notice I'm going to have a bunch of glyphs here. I'm going to take you guys through the whole thing. Now, obviously, this game is all about managing resources, and to upgrade anything past level 5, you're going to need those scrolls, and I would highly suggest right now not taking anything above 5 unless you absolutely love it, because again, it's going to take some time farming these scrolls. But let's get into the actual gems. Now, it's automatically separated right here into how we want it. We have Armor Piercer, Bloodlust, Last Stand. Next we have the Lembas set, Life Stealer, Raider, Shield Wall, Vitality, Withering, and yeah, that's the last one, Withering. So, instead of going to each of these hard nodes and farming them directly, what you can do is you can look for what you want on your person. Obviously, for Eladin, we are going to want Shield Wall as the minor set, but you could do a couple different things. Now, obviously, with this being out, it hasn't even been 8 hours that these have been out. So, obviously, experimentation will commence. Now, one way I can go with Eladin is I can do, not so much, I mean, obviously I could put the Limbus set on him so that he can provoke and keep that provoke up longer. I could put the Shield Wall so he can take more hits. I can put Last Stand on there so that when he gets hit to a fatal blow, he'll come up to one. Where is the Last Stand? I think it's up top. Let's see here. Last Stand. Yeah. He's gonna when he drops below 25% health. In other words, if I'm facing the troll in that chapter 2 and I get a fatal blow, right? Just massive hit. I'm gonna gain 100% turn meter. I'm gonna dispel 3 banes, and I'm gonna regain 1 stamina. So I can actually maybe hit again. Maybe on the off chance he gets his turn, he'll be able to get a turn off real quick. That's one way to go as well. Obviously, that's a 4. But we could just go with 3 shield walls because everything is cumulative. It will not negate. It's not going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Reduce your return of investment. In other words, that's probably not what I'm looking for, but like, you know what I mean. Okay, let's just move on. But say I'm looking for, not like that. Let's just go to shield wall. Okay, say I'm looking for a shield wall. I don't have one that I need here. So instead of me going to that hard node, I can just hit that. That's it. Just like you do with your character when you hit find to find the shards, you can do that. Now, obviously, I'm gonna show you guys a few things. Oh, that's a lot of bonus chests. Maybe a bug. We're going to attempt that real quick. But as you can see here, it shows you each node that it's on. And you can just hit it right here. And they did put these on nodes where you are going to be farming favorable gear. Obviously, like the essences we need. These, I desperately need these for all my other characters, as you see here. So they're on good farmable nodes to get that stuff. But let's go ahead and open these bonus chests. Because again, with the bonus chests, you will also get... with that character shard and everything else, you will also get runes as well. So let's see what here. We could have just crashed the game. And that's what it looks like. So I'll be right back as we reload this game. And we'll go from there. And we're back. And unfortunately, it did bug out. So I wasn't able to show you guys that specific bonus chest here. But let's go back into the system here. We're just going to do armor piercer yeah. So as you see here, it already claimed it, but they throw the runes in these bonus chests as well. So now, what to do about these? So we know we can search them from here, right? I'm going to take that off of heart because I don't want that. We're going to do shield wall. So now what I can do to make this just easier for myself, I can just close all of them like that and just pull up shield wall and just open up shield wall. I know these are stupid things. I just want to put them out there. Now, obviously, I already have some on my Horadrim, and I'm going to do a video on the Horadrim. But what I want to do is let's take them out so I'm not jealous of what they have already equipped it on there. So I just clip that, and it'll take the equipped ones away. Also, if you want to, say, focus what you are looking for, say I'm looking for % health. Well, it's going to put those ones in front first. So, but let's go ahead and just level one of these up here. We'll do an HP one because obviously well, slot 1 is HP, then you got damage, and then right here is your armor, and then you can do a slew of different things here, focus, health, damage, resistance. These are variables. But let's go ahead and do the upgrade system right now. Come on. There we go. And once we get in here, I usually just reveal all stats from 5300. I've already burned through a chunk of gold doing this, but the nice thing is when we do this, we see all of our secondary stats, right? We can also sell from this menu right here as well, but I'm going to go reveal all the stats, and we're going to see all our secondary stats come in right down here, and there'll be a visual bar showing where you landed in each set. And these are the variables you can have, right? Your minimum roll and your max roll on each of these percents. So your max roll on health would be a 1%, right? And a minimum roll would be 0.05. Now, obviously, these were subject to change. We have them in game right now. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and do this reveal. All the stats here. And as you can see, we revealed we have focus. We have critical damage. We have resistance. And we have HP. This isn't actually a super bad roll. Obviously, this is your halfway mark on each of these. And as you upgrade them higher, they're going to bar out even more. But if I'm looking for just straight up health, this is a great one right here, right? I'm getting double health here. On Elden itself, what I'm going to want, though, specifically what I'm going to look for on Elden is on his secondaries, I want speed, I want health or resist, and I want damage. That's basically what I'm looking for. So, I don't have a speed. I don't really need critical damage on Elden. I do hit one mark where the resistance, where we want the resist. HP is another one, so this was pretty good for that slot. Obviously, I would go through more of them. So I'm highlighting this slot right here, and obviously in Shield Wall, this is the only one that fits that bill. Now, if I'm going to be doing 3 times Shield Wall, this would be fine. If I'm doing Shield Wall and say, and say I'm doing Last Stand, right? Then I can actually, it just highlights the ones I want here. So I can decide between the major set and the minor set, which glyph offers me the best secondaries. I'm looking for that spot, because your primaries are never going to change. These are all level 5. So as you see, the primary health set is 1393. It's going to be the same on every single one as they level up. So what I'm really looking for is I'm looking for those secondary stats, the best ones I can for that specific character to fit in that specific slot. Yes, it's a lot to take in. Obviously, this is a great one right here, but not for him. Let's see. If I'm going with Last Stand, I want HP, I want damage, I want resist. What else did I say? Damage, resist, health, or speed. This has health. This has my damage. Armor would also help Elden as well, since he is a tank. But don't kill yourself, trying to farm the perfect glyph, especially since they just came out. Down the line, because they are so cheap to bring up to level 5, just throw a glyph in there that's going to help. Look for your primary stats that you want. So, we're working with Elden right here, right? So, my 4, 5, and 6 slots, right? I want health, and I want resist. That's what I'm looking for in these 3 last spots. So those are the ones I'm actually going to focus on first, because here I can look through if I'm going to do Last Stand. Okay, I have a whole bunch that fit that bill. But if I go down to Shield Wall, I don't have any in that slot. And if I don't want to burn energy trying to farm more of them, I can just pick one from there and go that route. Also, as we were talking about the bonus chest in the game where you get runes, the web store bonus chest, you will not get a rune from that. I'm just letting you guys know that. And remember, that's a separate chest from the one that's in-game. So, you always want to go to the web store at least 2 times a day. Get those free chests, because it's every 8 hours they'll spawn on the website for you. And you always get the one every 4 hours in-game. So, every 4 hours, in game, you'll get more. You'll get at least, I think it's 2 to 3 runes from that chest. The web store, obviously, you're not going to get that, but you're going to want the other things from that anyway. And yeah, this is basically just your overall kind of glyph, what you're looking at. So let me bring up the Horadrim because I already have the Horadrim already glyphed out. I have to edit this in because I forgot to put it in the video, so obviously it's going to be a little bit weird. Obviously, you're going to see me jump from wearing a hoodie to a white shirt back to a hoodie again, but I needed to show you guys this again since we were talking about the scrolls. Obviously, to get those scrolls, you can get them in the guild supply store. Now, in your guild supply store, I know this is a long video. I am sorry for that. But in your guild supply store, they are going to be somewhere in here. I might have to refresh it to see them, to scroll them, to buy them. Yeah. But they will be in here for purchase. They'll be down on the bottom, and they'll be for mithril currency to buy the scrolls that you need. However, if you have already done your raids for the week, if you're still in the middle of your raids, like I am, I'm in chapter 4 right now. I have another 5.5 hours to finish this raid. They are in your personal track, right? If we scroll across, oh, there we are, right? See? They start at 365,000 points, and you're going to start accumulating them. Now, here's what I want to let you guys know. If you are still currently in your raids right now, go ahead and bring up the information and scroll over to a previous chapter. Like myself, I'm going to previous rewards. Now, obviously, I'm an idiot and I forgot to claim my Chapter 3 winnings all together, but you can still go back and pick up your scrolls. And as you can see here, I'm going to go all the way back to Chapter 1 because I already accepted all my stuff from Chapter 1. Personal rewards. Now, if you go back, you can go ahead and reclaim the rest of those scrolls because they'll be backlogged to the chapters you have already finished. So I just want to put that out there, and past me, continue on with the video. And if you guys have seen any of my raid videos, the last one, you'll see exactly what my team was beforehand. And here they are now. Raised slightly. So let's look at Beckaloo, right? Because Beckaloo is my highest one right now, 7 stars. Obviously not the highest level, but highest gear tier. And all these scale to your gear tier. So if I wanted to, I could bring these glyphs. Oh, I didn't even finish her. I need to put another glyph in there. I didn't confirm it. So let's actually do that now live. Well, as live as you can be with this. So right now we are using an armor piercer. So that's going to be fitting. We're going to throw an armor piercer right in here. And obviously you're going to see the 6 here. I did this because you have to upgrade 2 armor piercers to level 6 to complete the quest in the new quest chain. I've already completed all of them, but it's a good way just to get some quick scrolls and other runes from there. So let's look at what I want here. So with her, I want focus, damage on the bottom. So we're going to slot 5. Let's see. We got a damage here that I've already rolled out. What I'm looking for her also is I want speed, I want focus, crit chance, or crit damage. Those are basically big. That's what I'm looking for her. Here we got crit damage. We have focus. We have speed. This one is perfect, and it's the damage what we want for her. I think this is the one I actually put in here, and I just never confirmed it. Obviously, I could get a higher speed rating. This one's armor. We don't want that. And this one is resistance. I don't want that one in there. So I'm just going to equip this. I'm going to confirm it. And we're going to get our second set. No, we are not, because I put the wrong one in. So we're going to remove that. Obviously, I got to confirm it's 150 gold. Yes, I'm going to unclog that one. What I need, because I already have my armor piercer, I need a withering in that spot. So let's go to withering. I probably could have scored more now that I'm thinking about it in that last chapter. And here's the one I didn't confirm before. It's withering. It's 134 damage. Obviously, it's not the best what I want. I wanted focus. I wanted speed. I wanted crit damage and crit chance. I don't have any of that. I got crit damage, I have damage, I have block chance, and resistance. Not really what I'm looking for, but since I don't really have one in the primary stat that I'm looking for, because these two are both resistance, I'm just going to throw this in, and then down the road when I get a better one that has the secondaries that I want for Beckaloo, obviously at that point, then I will make it and I'll unsock it and put it back in. So yes, we're going to confirm now, and now she has a full set, and it's going to bring her total up to, as you can see here, 9,344. She was, what, 8,000 before, right? I don't remember, my memory is shot. But as you can see, this is just a quick and dirty video. Well, maybe not quick, we're encroaching on 20 minutes now of how to go ahead and do the glyph system. Again, I'm going to be bringing you guys videos on each team and which sets I feel work best with them. Obviously, you guys can decide for yourself what's going to work best for your team. But overall, this is what I chose. And yeah, I hope you guys found this video informative, entertaining. If you guys like my content, please help me out with the subscribe. We are at 200 subs, and I thank you all that have subscribed to the channel. I do thank you. I want to grow this. I want to grow with the community to help you guys out. It's a back and forth. I help you guys help me. Because, again, I rely on information from people who are much smarter than I am. I do not have all the answers. I confer with people who have the answers. The whales, the krakens, even the free-to-play players. Anyone that has information, I take all this knowledge in, and I try to focus it to a point where it's going to help a broad spectrum of people. But, again, I'm rambling, and I'm sorry for that. So, until I talk to you guys again, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Adventure safe, and good luck to you and your fellowship.